Strippers and chemical engineering. Welcome to Curly Carbocation. Please subscribe and stay tuned. Looking through my textbooks, I honestly wondered who was naming everything. A distillation column is also called a stripper. So unlike a reactor, the stripper's purpose, or distillation column's purpose, is to separate everything. Something characteristic about a distillation column is plates. You could call them steps, you could call them levels, whatever you want to call them, but this is what helps to facilitate the separation. The upper section of the column is called the rectifying section, which produces the distillate. Anything that makes it past the condenser that needs to get re-rectified is called the reflux. That goes back into the column, back through the condenser, and hopefully is distillate afterward. Now here is where I really want to question who named everything in chemical engineering. The lower section of this column is called the stripping section, from which the bottoms are produced. This is the one thing that I did not forget about chemical engineering. So in the stripping section, instead of a condenser, you have a reboiler that brings anything back to the column in order to become more pure. The rectifying section produces the distillate, and the stripping section produces the bottoms. Main goal with a stripper or a distillation column is to have the purest distillate and purest bottoms products. It typically means larger vessel, more plates, more foundation to make this vessel on, and a more expensive process, and thus a more expensive product. Unlike what our moms taught us, instead of having to save money and save costs, we want to make as much money as possible. So if it costs us a little bit more to make a product that's 10% more pure, people will actually pay an order of magnitude greater for that product. So it's far more profitable. If this video helped you, please give me a like, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!